Hey folks, it's me, DJ Snoop Snoodle again. Hey, otherwise known as the Part Shop. Hey, I'm gonna bring you a new item today. Let y'all check it out. Show y'all a little bit of things about it. It is my new vendor, the new Bike Vendor 1.0. This little device is pretty cool. It is noticed. Let's go ahead and right click it so you can see. And if you notice, it says one object selected. Land impact is what? 1 prim. 1 prim, folks. It is 1 prim. Let's go to the contents real quick and I'll show you the little basics on the inside of it. You notice inside the vendor itself it only has one script. One script. One script. Inside the vendor it also has only one note card. One note card. Let's go ahead and open up this note card real quick. Now you notice inside this note card at the top, I simply put a simple code up here. The code is what reacts to the actual gift option, which I'll show you here momentarily how to do it and all that stuff and how to set up the gift option. Anyway, you put a code up here for the gift option, and now you'll notice right here, you'll see that it says thing name, below that thing name, demo name, offset, rotation, texture name, price, gift card name, and description. Let's drop down 2 lines. Once we drop down 2 lines, you'll notice it says red thing and then red thing. The red thing is the first one is the actual item that is sold. The second thing is the demo that will res out, which will get a demo script that will be explained here momentarily. Or I'll tell you a little bit about it here momentarily. The red thing, which is the second one, for the demo, it will have a script inside of it. The script is what the vendor reacts on how to change it to a different piece and make it go poof or delete itself when you're viewing another one or customers viewing another one when you want it to res. Also, if they sit on it, it will go poof. And if they don't sit on it after a certain period of time, it will go poof. That way it automatically cleans itself up. It's real simple. And then the next spot you'll see right here, this is for the position for the up, down, left, and right of the actual item being resed out for the demo. And the next spot is the rotation, which would be left, right, or which would be, turning left or right, and circular motions or up and down, so on. And then the next spot is red picture, which is the actual picture that is shown over here on the vendor on the left hand side in the top, which I'll show you here in a minute, the picture of the actual item being sold. And then the next spot from it, which is 10, which is right now I got it set for 10 linen just for demo purposes. And then beside that, you'll see where it says red card. Now the red card, that is what the name of the gift card that I made for it. We're going to pull it out of the vendor here in a minute, and I'll show you how to set it up. Anyway, you got the red card, and then beside that, you'll see it says description is what? A thing. And that you do that for each item in the vendor inside this note card, and that's how the script actually reads it and knows exactly what needs to be done. Like I said, it is one note card, one script vendor. So no, there's not a lot of lag of this script talking to this script, doing this, that, and the other. It just don't, there's no need in it. And, a lot of builders out there with all these scripts such as Hippo, KCP, and all them other ones, they just got so many scripts that are talking to each other, and there's really no sense in it when you don't have to. One script can talk to the different faces of the actual vendor, and you just don't need it. And myself, I'd rather have no lag than have a vendor that times out and this, that, and the other because of the lag of it actually talking to each other or putting more script lag onto your actual parcel that's really not needed. Okay, let's close out of this note card. Now I'm going to come over here and notice I said I was going to take out the red thing. See it, or the red card. See this red card here? We're going to delete it like so real quick. And we'll close this out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click build. And I'm just going to res a box out. Let me click this. We'll go to our inventory. And then we'll click the inventory tab. And I'm going to go to scripts. Oh, slide it over here. Let's slide it up. Plenty of time for video. Especially when it's a little demo video on how to use something. We gotta love it. And let's go to vendor to sell folders where I got my stuff at. And then we'll go to the gift card. And now if you notice in the gift card folder here that I've got a config and a gift card. The config piece is for you to add the code that is actually going to be talking to the vendor. Each vendor will have its own code for you. That serves as the purpose where somebody cannot just make a deal and work with anybody else's vendor. You change your own code out to match the vendor. That way not everybody has the same code. Now we're going to drop this note card in here, or drop this script in here. Once you drop the script in here, you know it says our object gift card to set up the touch, blah blah, while near vendor. Let's go here. We're going to rename this here to red card because that's what we got on the note card inside of the vendor itself to work with the vendor. We'll come back over here to the gift card itself and make sure, or the script, and make sure we set that to no transfer, or make that no copy, no mod. Go to the config card, make the config card transfer only also. So we want these two items transfer only, and then the box itself, whatever you use for a gift card, the box itself, make sure it's no transfer. That way when you take it up and then you open this here up, let's go ahead and collapse this here for a minute. Then we'll go to objects. See this little red card right here? It's set to no copy, no whatever. Of course, in your inventory, it's going to show basically mod copy or whatever. But when you drop it in there, what that's going to do is that's going to make it to where when somebody buys a gift card for somebody, they get it just transfer only. No copy, no nothing. That way it can't be used over and over and over again. Okay, now once you get done with that, we're going to click Edit. Depending on your viewer, you may have a tools up here at the top. You may have a build, so on and so on. But what we want to do is we want to go to the script section and reset the scripts. Once we reset the scripts, we're going to allow access. Now we will do this every time we enter a product to where, it will automatically recognize everything that's in there. Okay, now we can click the Res Demo. See the Res Demo right there? See how it's resed up? Now what we do is we can right click and sit on it. We notice how we're just sitting on it. Like I said, this is just a little demo to show you how it's working. And then we'll stand, and you'll notice it goes poof. Well, let's click Res Demo again. Now let's go to another object, like say this little gray thing. If we click Res Demo again, hey, the red one goes away and the gray one pops up. Now if we sit here long enough, you will notice that this object will stay out for so long. I changed the timer on it to 45 seconds. Currently, right now, it's a little bit faster because we're trying to get this demo out on the video to where it's not that hard to do. Okay, let's go back to the red one because that's the only one I got right now set up as a gift. Now, we're going to reach down here. We're going to click Buy a Gift. Then you'll notice right here in Local, it says, one prim mesh vendor, blah, blah, blah. Pay this vendor 10 linden within 30 seconds to receive a gift card. So we're going to pay it. Paying 10 linden. Look, now you got a deal that says, blah, blah, the object is giving you a deal named Red Gift Card. Now we're going to accept it. We'll come over here. And now what we'll do is we'll simply wear it. Once we wear it, we're going to get another deal that pops up. It says gift card set up, touch card while near the vendor to redeem. Now, what we do is we simply left click this box or your gift card that you give them. And look, wow, we get another pop-up saying that to accept. That's the actual item that's inside the vendor that you're selling. Now, real quick, I want to edit this box something real close. Let's go to the contents. When you go to the contents, you'll notice there's nothing, not a script in there anymore. Hey, it self-deletes itself. That way they cannot reuse or give it to somebody else to reuse. The only thing they will see is the config card. That's it. safe and secure. All your stuff is done, and you don't have to worry about a whole lot. Now, ain't that just simple? Also, when they do the res demo, they can ride it around. If you have it set up for them to ride your bikes or whatever, they can ride it around cars or whatever you decide to use inside the fender. They can drive it around, and they stand up and it goes poof. Not to mention only that, when it transfers hand, this is why you'll get the demo script full perm. When it transfers hand, the demo script will automatically self-delete itself because it's recognizing a new person for it to go bye-bye. Anyway, once again, this is my little new thing that's going to be popping out real soon onto the market. It is a bike vendor. I will be making a standalone wall vendor that does res and gift options also, and then a podium stand vendor that will let you allow yourself to res up above a little podium to where you can show off like little small items such as hats and stuff like that. But they're all basically going to work the same. And you click next page. You see it pulls up a new little item here. The blank pages will be white. And you click here and all the stuff goes into center. See here, first center view. So everything works pretty good. And once again, it is what? Let's go over here and check the prim count on it again. 1 prim. Thank you for checking out the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you soon. I am DJ Snoop Snoodle, and this is a demonstration, I should say, of my little fancy 1 prim bike fender. Hey, ride 'em like you stole 'em.